Just talking with David off air, people, here's the deal. We're talking Michigan because I think that is the biggest story and they deserve the shine today. But I am more than happy to bring in the Lions. Now, I know that game took place Thursday, but I don't want Lions fan. Believe it or not, Michigan, not everyone is a fan of yours. The NFL is king. I don't want Lions fan to feel like, wait, what the hell do these two jack-o'-lanterns have to say about... Feel free to call in. I will try to mix it in as the day goes along because we do have thoughts. And I'm sure Princess Privilege over here has got several.
Wait. Why am I taking strays?
Strays? Your team's just too damn good, and we're all sick of it.
What? They had to play a tough game on Thanksgiving night.
Look at Kenny's face. 248-539-9797. David, some ticket text coming in. We'll go to the calls.
OSU has been known for having the best receivers and a great passing game. Now after U of M beats them, the narrative is they haven't played anyone that can pass?
That's not what we said. You're just dim, which is another word for stupid. I said that's the best you faced. But the point we've made is the receivers aren't the problem. McCord is the problem. Is Kyle McCord Bo Nix? Is he Penix? Is he Caleb Williams? Is he Drake May? Is he Riley Leonard? Is he Quinn Ewers? Is he Carson Beck? Is he even Milroe? Like, guys, it's not everything's an insult. For people who say they don't care, boy, you feel like an insecure lot. You say you don't care, but you feel awful tin-eared. I said it's the best you faced, but I don't think anybody is comping OSU's passing attack to the elite in America, nor the OSU attacks of the last, say, decade. That's not an insult. It is a reference point to a question. Because that passing attack was damn near flawless after the first quarter. That's not supposed to happen against a Michigan defense. Again, Michigan versus everybody. You can talk it or you can walk it. Right now, you're only talking it. You shouldn't be aggrieved. You beat OSU straight up, as Teddy KGB once said. You beat them. You came up with the game-winning play in the closing moments. You won a classic. You're the three-time Big Ten defending champions. Why? Why am I looking at Booger McFarland's picks for the college football playoffs and he has Florida State without a quarterback ahead of Oregon?
Undefeated. That's why.
They shouldn't even be in.
You're rewarding the undefeated.
Okay. Well, Booger McFarland, IQ of 7.
And David, apparently somebody's upset with you.
They always are.
Why is everyone so upset after beating OSU?
Why is the text screener ignoring quotes from Ryan Day saying they changed signs before Michigan game last year? We're laughing at work. It only goes one way. I don't know what any of that means. I'm just...
Help me.
I'm tired of taking strays, so I just want
there is a few texts coming through talking about Ryan Day last year saying he changed the signs before the game.
Right. Those texts are coming from the same people who were convinced Ryan Day hired his brother's security firm, even though that didn't happen. But I'm sure Ryan Day's headed to jail any day now, right?
The warrant's getting served right now.
These people are insane. I will just ask this question. What fun is sports when you're constantly aggrieved? What fun is any of this?
Right, because at least if you want to be America's team, the Cowboys don't care.
You should be thinking about shrimp cocktail at St. Elmo's this weekend.
You.
I don't understand you.
You guys, this is to stick it to you guys, all the negative stuff that you've said from 2 to 6. You've been bashing this team. You haven't given us credit for anything. You said we're a bunch of cheaters. We're a bunch of liars.
Well, that's true.
And you know what? Go Blue.
And that's also fine. But I know one show's been right while the others have all been wrong. Weird.
Well, we don't know if, we don't know what's going to happen at due process.
Yeah, due process. Yeah, you're about to get
due process.
You're about to get due process. It just ain't going to happen before the national title game, which is why you should just enjoy this.
Right,
but again,
because even if they hit you with paper, you get 90 days.
It's why just enjoy it. I've never taken that from you. David, these are your people.
I don't watch the game saying, oh, how are we going to get them back? Oh, they said this about Michigan. Oh, my gosh, I don't think like that when I'm watching the game. I'm just watching a game.
David,
and we just enjoy it.
Here's the dirty little secret. If you're thinking about Mike and I while you're watching the game, we win. We've already won.
Yeah, because let me help you with something.
All you do is win, win, win.
Right.
You know what I don't think about?
Another one.
You know what I don't think about when I'm not here? You.
I'm going to call and then hang up on Mike. Yeah.
And
what's your experience?
Sweet Jesus. Last 2 weeks, they scrape by Maryland and then win a classic against OSU. And these twisted goofballs want to make this some kind of validation parade.
And you can't even give them credit. Like, you tell them it was a great win. You went out there, you got it done. You made the plays on defense.
And it was on the up and up.
Right. It was a fun game, especially for you because you won. Sitting there watching this game, like, this is entertaining. It was one of the 3 best games of the day. But, you're pretty. I guess that's what you want to hear.
They're very pretty. They're very good.
No, we're the prettiest.
I don't know that.
Well, you're being a hater.
No, you know what?
You don't know college football.
Nope, I don't watch anything.
I should just give up your Heisman.
I do what some other guys in this business do. I don't watch anything. I let my writers write my opinions, right? You could draw your own conclusions of what I'm talking about.
You'll probably put the Florida State quarterback in for a Heisman.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. To the people, let's go to Brad, 97.1. Bradley, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, fellas, can you hear me all right?
Yeah. It's not bad. What's going on?
All right, cool. Yeah, I've been calling. I wanted to try and chop it up with you guys for a few weeks. I am what you'd call a sicko college football fan. I actually am proud of Michigan and happy that they finally cheated and that they're actually getting on board and trying to make the playoff every year and actually win it. But the U of M fans who call in and try and deny that they did it or that they're not going to pay some price for it, well, they sound like you guys trying to act like you don't have a Sparty bias sometimes. I mean, come on.
Well, what would well, hold on. Let's have some fun. So what is an example where I have shown bias and not shot you down Main Street? Tell me.
It's not in your mainstream opinions. It's in the zingers you throw out. All day today you've had one caller that acts like a maniac Michigan fan, and
well, we've had 3.
You're acting like that.
We've had 3 on the phone lines, and then you have to take David's word as a man of God. Hundreds on the ticket text, Brad.
And I do. Okay, but mainly that was just a little dig at you guys. Wanted to have.
I'm okay with it
I
because
love the
Brad, my job is to be an entertainer now.
And Brad,
that
comes with the rivalry that you throw zingers back and forth.
And I'm good with it.
Yes. So my second point is why I called in, and I'm not mad. I just want to have a conversation about why you don't think Michigan has a good a shot as they have the last couple of years because. And I understand. The Big Ten is trash. I think we all need to accept that we can't judge anybody within the Big Ten until they play in the playoff. Because it just doesn't – all year it's been, okay, the Penn State game is when we're going to our first true test. Well, Penn State sucks, so it was no test.
Yeah, I think the short answer for me is, look, Brad, you could absolutely get this thing done. I just thought you had a better team last year.
And I look at your the offensive line, and it's not the same.
Your tackles definitely aren't the same.
Well, the offensive line in the running game, yes, I've known that all season. But I mean, like, I can lose my train of thought.
That's okay. Brad, it's fine. It's listen, no one is saying you can't do it. But my job is to be honest with you. Now, last year, I thought you were going to do it. Sparty bias. I thought you were going to win it all. This year, I'm just taking some pause, and I've pointed out the reasons why. I don't think that's bias.
See, I thought it was going to be a rematch of Michigan-Georgia from the year before in the national title game. I did. Because TCU was a game that we all dismissed and said, you know what? You got lucky. But,